So yesterday I went to the library with an idea of being productive for my first book that I'm writing and hopefully finishing first. I couldn't get into that, so luckily I'd taken these cards that I'd done a clip on the other day saying I'd filled them out, and I'm showing some of the front bits now. Not all, because obviously it's still a nice surprise. But so luckily I'd taken these with me to the library, and I was able to pick these out and put them in order. That's the beauty of putting them on cards like this. What does this say? Diet, healthy, switch it up. So that's obviously one of the points. And I was able to put them out in front of me. There was a desk there, there was a poof, nice comfy chair sat in. So I worked on the poof and put them out in front of me. You can see I do talk with my hands, so they are moving. But then I put them out in order, just to see what order I fancied them in the book, and if it worked in my head, and if there were any doubles, and what would go in the first 52 for 52 weeks. And then, of course, there's more that come after that. There's more than 52. I think in total, about 68, something like that in the end. So there'll be 16 extras, which I'm going to put in anyway. And there could be lots more that I could include, but I'm not. So I sat yesterday at the library and was able to put them into piles and then into an order and then wrote up the order. But this technique I find really, really helpful. Just to put them on cards, any ideas, lay them out in front of me. I like different colours. The colours generally don't match at all, as that one say, possibility opened up. Sometimes the cards, as you've noticed, don't have complete ideas. They might just have the reverse of, like that is open up to possibility, I would have put, I imagine. But it's just good, it just prompts something in me and I get to see how it sits with the rest of them. And then I copy them out into my notebook, which I always have for the writing. And I always keep track of, I can't show you it open, but I'll show you, this is one that I have at the moment. And it's been open because what I normally put in it is when I start writing in the day, so the start time, I put the end time, I put how many words and pages are in the document when I start it each day, and how many at the end. And I put notes of what I'd done, so if ever anything goes wrong with the saving, which, there's a quick look, which has happened before, I know when I find a document again, retrieve it if I've lost it, where I actually was. So this gets flicked, this notebook gets flicked to the front for the first book that I'm working on now, and to the back for the second. It's got other books in, but I like to keep track of where I am. But I'll do another clip on that. But this way of doing things is brilliant. Last time for the All That Lies Within, I think I mentioned I had this idea again. And I was stretching out on the floor and I was putting it into piles and moving around. It's a great movement exercise, whereas yesterday at the library it wasn't quite so much that movement, but there was movement of thought and moving them around, having an order. Was I happy with that order? Changing them, being able to move these things obviously is very easy, isn't it? So that's important for me. So that might be a technique that helps you. And as I said, there's many different colours there. You can't see them all because I've turned them over, but yeah, I have quite a lot of those to work with, and I like that. There's just the freedom of it, of moving, and that is easier to carry around. You know, a few of those is light and I can put them in a bag rather than taking a notebook with me. So if ever I want to go out and have a thought, or, you know, just think as I'm walking maybe about a certain section, I can put those in my pocket and take them out as I'm walking rather than carry that big A4 notebook in my hand or whatever. So that's a great technique, I find. I don't know if that will help you, if it's prompted any thoughts of how you can arrange your organisation for your writing, or maybe you don't want it on anything like this. Maybe you prefer it on the computer. I don't. I do some things on the computer, but not the creative part of it. Okay, so I hope that helps.